Hey, what's up guys? So let me tell you about how Shang Tsung is such a fucking disappointment. So I've been playing him for a little bit, and I've been training mode, and I'm gonna go over some stuff with you guys. I'm gonna show you why exactly Shang Tsung is a huge fucking disappointment. First, to get started, his block strings are actually pretty good. They actually do have some good stuff. He has a good high-low game, a decent little mix-up from that. Most of the stuff is pretty safe. It's pretty good. It's definitely not bad there. But in terms of what I was expecting from what I saw in the trailer, and then what I get to play with when I finally look at the tournament variations, is a huge fucking letdown. Huge letdown. So let me go over some stuff. So there's two tournament variations. I've already set them. There's Fire and Brimstone and then Soul Taker. Those are the two tournament variations. So if you guys remember the trailer, in the reveal trailer, he's like, oh, okay, you're going to be able to turn into, let's see, Shang Tsung reveal trailer, right? So if I looked at the Shang Tsung reveal trailer, which was really cool. What the hell is this? No, sorry, buddy. Alright, so if we looked at this trailer, I'm gonna skip around a bit. Alright, so he's turning into Rain there, or one of the guys, right? And you're like, okay. It's also one of his moves. Right there. Okay, right? So you turn into Noob Saibot. Oh, okay. That looks fun. Oh, and you turn into Ermac there. Okay, remember that, okay? So now we're in the tournament variation, and this is Soul Taker. This is the second variation that he has. So I'm just going to go over some moves, combo attacks. The moves basically unique to the variation. So Screaming Soul, most of the time what I found with moves is you want to have any top tier, any good character in Mortal Kombat has a move, and it's going to lead to some setup, it's going to lead to some Oki, or a special move is going to be kind of like a juggle starter. So for example, Devora with the things with the bugs, you want that. Scorpion, he does his spear, and he does that, he does the spear, and then he gets a juggle combo after. Sub-Zero does the freeze. Jax has like 10 crushing blows. Sub-Zero also has the 9-hit combo starter crushing blow. Aaron Black gets things, Lord knows by how many things. Baraka has a special move that initiates a crushing blow. It's really, there's a lot of different things. So anyway, I'm going to go over the special moves. So the special moves here, Screaming Soul, right? It's not a bad move. It's just a projectile. You can cancel it. It takes your defensive bar, but it is an option. You can delay it, hold it for a little bit. You get a high. It doesn't increase damage. And then you can burn the bar on it. And it's a 120 and it's a mid. So basically that's pretty much strictly a zoning tool. You're really not going to be doing combos with it that much. Because you can't. You can't do it from a jab. Let's see if he can do it from his overhead string. Can't really do it. So that's basically strictly a zoning tool. Then we have Crushing Flames. Alright, so in his other variation, this is his combo starter, which is why I think his other variation is better. Because in this variation, when you meet a burn, you get knocked back. Kind of further showing that he is zoning. Because he can't, you're up close, you're not getting drawn to him. So that's pretty bad. The Soul Steal, I think, is actually bad. And I'm going to show you why I think this Soul Steal is actually, in general, pretty bad. First off, you're going to have to amplify it to make it really kind of useful. The second thing is when you are using Soul Steal and you are absorbing, you take their souls and you become them, you become Raiden or Scorpion or whoever. In mid-combo, even if you land a hit versus your opponent, you will morph back into Shang Tsung, giving up that momentum or giving up that combo or situation that you had. So in short, it kind of means once you morph into them, you better get the hit and keep that hit, or else you're going to be giving up your advantage. So it's kind of a gimmicky thing. It's a fun thing, but it's a gimmicky thing. It's really not that great. So let's just say I do a Soul Steal, right? Sorry. Right? Alright, I'm going to amplify it. So now I'm going to wait a second and see if I can get a combo from it. Or do something. Let's see what we get with him. See, I couldn't. So that was me giving up there. Let me just get a Soul Steal. Just do a regular one. Let's do a string with Raiden. I'm going to give it a second and then do it. Let's see if I can get out. Show you that example. So if he creates a juggle situation, see, so even mid situation, so if I land a combo, that's going to take me out of it. So if I'm in the middle of executing a combo, so I land a hit, I earn the hit, I do my combo. If I'm mid combo and I have to do a juggle or a follow-up, if I morph into Scorpion or if I morph into Sub-Zero, I do a freeze, or if I'm Aaron Black, after I do the slide, I throw the thing. I lose my setup because I'm going to be morphing out of being Shang Tsung. So it kind of sucks because it gives away your momentum and it gives away that opportunity for pressure. So now let's go into Scatter Souls, right? So Scatter Souls is like this short range move. And when I amplify it, I can throw a projectile and I can actually land a combo off that, which is cool. But, so I can land that. Now here's the fucking stupid thing. Let's see what the command was for that. Right, so I comboed that. That's great. Can't combo that. So you can't really use that to combo because you can't combo into it. So it's stupid. So who cares if I can land a combo, because I'm not going to be able to combo into that. So that's not really a useful thing. Soul Well. Let's take a look at this move now. Alright. So I'm going to be able to get some health back. So if you input the original command, you get some health. Alright, that's not a pressure thing. That's going to be a defensive thing. I'm not going to be doing this. Oh, hey, here's the thing. Guess what? You're going to be punished. So that's a defensive tool. Then we have Sorcery Rush. Cannot amplify that. That is a strict move just to do. So it's a combo ender. That's strictly a combo ender. But the problem is in this variation, he doesn't have ways to land combos. So all of his special moves that he has that is unique to this variation are useless. So this variation is pretty much kind of useless. Next, I'm going to go over to the other variation. The Fire and Brimstone is 100% the better variation because it actually has actual setups. You know, just a quick combo, right? So he had a setup. He gets the full screen knockdown animation, so he can go into zoning if he does that. He also gets a crushing blow from this. If you land the third one, I think it's just the third one. Let me take a look at that just to verify that for you guys. Fire Skull Amplify. Triggers if only the final projectile hit. So if they're trying to jump it, it'll kind of go. But it's going to be a situational thing, but it's still a crushing blow, so that's good. The Ground Eruption, that move's good because that gave the what do you call it? The combo ability. So I can do the Far Ground Eruption, I can make it through that. The Soul Steal was the same thing. It presents the same problem from the other variation. Same exact thing. Corpse Jump is okay. It's an overhead. You can amplify it and it becomes a low. That's not bad. But you know, once again, there's problems with that in that you can't combo into it. Let's see what the command was for that. It was forward. Too slow. So that command is very slow. So if I do 1, 2, oh, we can do that. So that's not too bad, but there's really no point to go into combo into that because you could do this. Get 161 damage, or oh, sorry. I think I might have the command wrong. No, I do. So you get 139. So there's really no benefit to doing that. That's pretty much strictly a zoning tool. Or just kind of ways to frustrate your opponents because you don't even get much off of that. So that's that tool. And then the Sorcery Rush is your combo ender. So basically Shang Tsung's very linear. He's pretty simple to understand. It's going to be, your stuff is going to be doing your confusing block strings because you have double low. Which we take a look at that. Let's take a look and see what we got for that block string. So that was back A, down B, and it's -7 on block, so that's going to be safe. This is going to be overhead. This is also safe on block. So both of these, this is definitely your mix-up because you have a low overhead and you have a low low. So there's your trick there. And then you have A, Y, this is actually pretty good because it's a low, and it can be used in combo enders. So you could do something like this. Let me see if I can not stink. So that's actually a pretty decent option for you too. And then we have YB. That's a low. So if you want to fish for the low, 1, 2, 3. I'm not maximizing my combos. I don't care. Guys, deal with it. And then back YXX. That's a pretty good thing if you want to get some space. It's a mid, and I believe this is also safe on block 2. It's -3. So his stuff is safe on block, but the thing is that his main thing that was going to kind of be his strength with the taking the souls and stealing the souls, it's kind of a useless move. The reason why it's useless is because if you don't get the next hit and you don't follow up from that hit, because you can't steal soul in the middle of a combo. So when you do steal the soul, you have to get the next hit again, and then you're going to have the animation where you come off. So basically you're giving up any kind of momentum that you may have in that situation. So it's kind of a letdown for that. His block strings, they're okay. They're not too bad. But the other variation sucks. It's very easy to see that and do that. His what's it called? His fatal blow seems pretty practical. I mean, everything is basically centered around this. To do it from that. I know there's going to be some jump-in combo after that. I haven't labbed it. It's totally there. I just don't care. It's not really hard to figure it out. So it's definitely there. It's going to be cancelable for most things, but it's not like a Jax fatal blow, a Cabal fatal blow, a fucking Aaron Black's fatal blow. It's not going to be a super amazing fatal blow. It reminds me of a Scarlet fatal blow, where it'll have its uses, it'll be useful, decent in combos, or similar to Devore's fatal blow, where you're going to be able to land it, it'll have its purpose, but it's nothing to really get excited about. It's nothing broken, it's not going to change any metagame, or it's not a counter one. There's nothing unique or special about it. It's just a fatal blow, and it does damage just like everyone else. So in general, I'm very disappointed in Shang Tsung. The fact that you don't get to do the things, if you guys haven't noticed from the trailer, you can't do anything you want to do with him. You can't do any of these things. You're like, oh wow, that looks really exciting. I can't wait to do that. Well, guess what? You fucking can't, because they made the tournament variation not one of those fun things. So fuck you, NetherRealm. You really excited us, and they're just like, LOL, guess what? Not in a tournament variation. So guess you can't use that. So fuck off, NetherRealm. Overall, like I said, Shang Tsung's underwhelming. I mean, I don't think he's terrible or anything. He's not like ass, but there's nothing exciting about him that I haven't figured out in 20 minutes. So I mean, that's kind of the formula for fighting games these days, I guess. Figure out the game in an hour, and because everything's very simple. Like I said, I don't think the Soul Taker, that variation's basically completely useless. But this variation's good. That's definitely going to be the tournament one. It has mix-ups, it has things, and it has ways to land your fatal blow in combo. The other one, it has ways to combo, but you have to basically do it as a YOLO, and it's a slow move and hope it works, which is not reliable. So that's Shang Tsung.